Good morning. It's Tuesday. We have our King's Coast coffee, one serving of oat milk sweet creamer, and a scoop of the Paleo Valley vanilla bone broth. Sounds weird, I know. They made a sweet bone broth, French vanilla, salted caramel, and chocolate. It's not like the most delicious thing in the world, but you're getting an extra, 12, 13 grams of protein first thing in the morning. You're getting collagen, you're getting a bunch of other good stuff. It's just an easy way to add that extra protein right off the rip. Like I said, one serving of the creamer just kind of rounds out the harsh edges of, what it is. But the chocolate is amazing. The chocolate with peppermint mocha, that's what Tiff's gonna try today. I'm looking forward to that. What's up, baby? You joining me? I don't know if you could hear that a second ago, but it started sprinkling, raining again. It's supposed to be raining off and on the next couple days, I think. I'm really bad about checking the forecast. Then again, Tiffany's really good at it, so I just kind of leave it up to her. But I think it's supposed to get rain the next couple days, which is good. I'm all for it. As long as I don't have to be out in it, I'm okay. Vlog is encoding, so I'm gonna play a round of Arc Raiders and then hit the upload, play another round of Arc Raiders, and then we'll finish the vlog and we'll head out to work. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Oh, it's coming down pretty good now. Whoa. That sprinkle is just a precursor. Heads up. The rain's coming down hard, and my sump pump isn't in the basin. I used to leave it in the basin all the time until I got that snake, and then I realized probably not a good idea to keep a big hole in the ground that has pipes throughout the yard where little critters can get in there and hide. So I keep the basin closed off, and the sump pump is just kind of sitting off to the side. But I got to remember to put it in the basin before it gets too flooded. So now we got water coming out the other side because it's full. So the rain's slowing down right now, so I'm gonna jump out there real quick and drop the sump pump in before it gets too bad. Crap, it is completely flooded. I'm surprised the other basin isn't overflowing more. Like it's just barely above the top, but this is all. There's water coming up. I don't know if you can see it. There's water coming up all the way up to the steps here. All that's flooded back there. He came out fast. Okay, so it is a rainy Tuesday, gloomy, humid, but a lighter one, not too bad. My morning shop is nothing, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items that I need this morning. Everything else is for tomorrow, aka this afternoon shop. So as usual, I try to grab as much as I can now, so it's like last Tuesday, I don't think Austin had to come back at all. He didn't do any shopping. I got it all done. So just frees him up in the afternoon to do other things like work on the vehicles or, whatever. I started a list this morning of all the first, like basically all the customers I want to get on the app, right? And I categorized them by like groups. So all the single customers, like one restaurant customers are first, right? And my goal is like today, meet with the customers that order today for tomorrow, right? So like tomorrow will be a West Valley day. So I'm going to reach out to a couple customers and see if anyone's available today, just on the off chance, like, and then every day, like, and then today also reach out for customers that are potentially available tomorrow that order Wednesday for Thursday. And then, I'll reach out, and just keep rolling it. I said last week, my goal this week is to have 5 new customers on the app. So I think I can accomplish that. It just really comes down to everyone's schedules. So I'm going to reach out to pretty much everyone that I want to hit up today. Like everyone that would order tomorrow,
I'm going to hit them all up today and see if any of them is available. And if I can just get one done today, great. But then I'm also going to hit up everybody for tomorrow who orders for Thursday, right? So I'm just kind of just roll that. I will do some on Friday to make sure I hit my goal for people who order on Saturday. But realistically, I would love to meet with them the day they place their order. I think that's the best case scenario because I can actually help them place their first order. But even if I meet with them to say the day before they place their order or even 2 days before, I think it'd still be valuable. But at the end of the day, I want to get, I think I wrote down 33 customers by the end of the year. So that's who I want on the app by the end of the year. The rest of the customers, we're not going to put on the app right away because we do all the shopping stuff for them, and we don't want that in the app because we don't want anyone else ordering that stuff. So once we have the 33 base customers, and that's like all my dad's old school customers, our longest running customers, and the customers that order like a very like just produce and dry goods, right? There's no deviations. There's nothing that comes from Restaurant Depot or Costco other than like the canned goods of, the Del Sol canned goods. That's something we're going to continue to sell, and we're going to try and grow that. So that is like, that's one of the few items that we're going to, double down on. I get those 33 customers on by the end of the year. Then the remaining customers are the ones that we have to kind of like pick and choose our battles. Like, hey, we no longer want to carry these items, so we understand if you no longer want to use us because we're not a one-stop shop. Today, I plan on reaching out to like a dozen customers and see who's available for today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and just boom, boom, boom. And again, the goal is to get 5 customers on the app this week. Root beer float, limited edition. Quite tasty. All right, let's go crush this shop. I'm getting everything that my brother would need to get this afternoon. 2 carts at Costco, 2 carts at Depot, but I got everything. So, big brother for the win. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Scooby. What's up, doggy? What's up?
1:45 p.m. We're rolling out a little early because I've got 5 customer meetings scheduled this week, and a lot of them are later in the day. So I'm gonna have some long days, including tomorrow. I wasn't even thinking, like, not that it matters, it's my birthday, but like, in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna get off work early, come home, stream, and then I'm like busy doing work, and I'm like, schedule a meeting at 1:30 up in Morristown. So if I get out of there at 2 o'clock, it's a 45-minute drive home. So, or maybe even like an hour. I don't know. It's basically where Chuck and I were the other day doing our Bronco ride. We have a customer out there on the way to Wickenburg, and so I have a meet with him like 1:30, I think, or something like that. So it's like, yeah, I wasn't thinking too much when I scheduled that one. Oops. But nevertheless, I've got 5 meetings on the books with a potential like 3 more pending. The problem is this: we start our day at 3:30 in the morning, and so. I wake up at 3:30 and get orders in, do all the things I need to do my vlog and whatnot. And then, I'm in the warehouse by 6. So 2 o'clock, 6 to 2 is an 8-hour day. Not including whatever I do before work and not including what I do after work, right? But just 6 to 2 in my head is like my day at the warehouse. Now I'm like booking meetings. And, restaurants open like at 11 o'clock. So lunch is from 12 to 2-ish, 12 to 1 is when they're busy. And then, some of the guys, some restaurants usually till 2. Like, so a lot of you guys are like, yeah, don't come till like 1:30, 2 o'clock. That's the end of my like normal day. So this is what I was telling Austin, like, I'm really not going to be coming in like normal days. So, yeah, my dad's calling, hold on. Started raining again on the drive home. Tiffany said it was actually pouring rain a couple hours ago on her. We didn't get any more rain this afternoon. It's all morning. Just this morning when we got in, it was raining, and then that was it. No more rain the rest of the day. So now it's coming down. Okay. Home. check the backyard, make sure, you know, there wasn't any crazy flooding. Sump pump works when it's in, you know, when it's in its proper spot. But it's not a long-term solution, right? Like the basin was built and everything's good to go. It's just the sump pump has to go into the basin. And like I said this morning, I don't want just a big hole open all the time, because then it just, you know, allows for critters and other things to kind of find a new home, and trying to avoid that. But anyway, yeah, it works great. Everything's nice and emptied out. I got the cushions sideways, letting them drain and dry. And the low tonight is only 56, so not quite cold, but we're getting very close to starting our fire. Hopefully this weekend. What's the forecast of this weekend? Let's look. Hang on. The lowest it's gonna get, 49 on Sunday. Oh, 49 on Friday. Rain all week. Wow. It's supposed to rain all the rest of the week. I didn't realize that. 90% chance tomorrow, 70% chance on Thursday, 75% chance on Friday. Okay. Friday's gonna be cold. I'm predicting we're gonna be doing the fire pit, as long as it's not raining. Fire pit Friday night. Yeah. And maybe some hot tub action. The hot tub just sounds good. Like right now, it's kind of chilly out, right? It's damp. Like I feel like I want to get in the hot tub and just chill. But now, time for the gym. 64, but got a breeze, and it's humid, so it's just chilly. Tiffany said that she walked over to the gym and her feet got soaked because it was still raining and the streets were all flooded and there's puddles everywhere. So she had to work out in wet shoes. Womp, womp, womp. Oh, and the rain has returned. Now I get to walk home in the rain and get wet shoes. I came home and I saw the water coming out the drain pipe. It works. See, I told you. As soon as I put it in there, eventually enough water gets pumped in there and the bobblehead pops up and it starts running by itself. So we had so much water, rain. That's where we get flash flooding here in Arizona. So much rain comes all at once that it just floods everything. So this water comes all the way out here. Look, it pushed this out here this morning when I came out here. That was over there. So much water came out and ran this. It was all the way out here when I got here this morning. So yeah, so it's already draining it. It's great. Well, I was gonna get a haircut, but I guess I got a ton of reservations because I've been sitting there for almost 40 minutes. And people have been coming in and just sitting right down. So I don't know if I'm supposed to book a reservation online and then they page you when you're ready. I don't know. It's one of the new barbershop here. I've got my haircut here twice, and both times were just walk-ins. But I already wasted 40 minutes. I'm not gonna sit here with potentially more time if more reservations keep coming in. So I'm like, oh well, maybe I'll try and get a haircut tomorrow on my way home from work.
Break up the drive, map it all, obviously to make sure I do one time. It's like only 30-minute drive, 40-minute drive, and then I'll be done by 9:30. But instead of driving in the morning super early.
Doing a little nightly mud water, the rest run with the purple can. Kind of like when I don't want like full-on sweet, like full-on dessert, I do one of these with some local honey and one serving of some kind of creamer. Right now we use the sweet cream, oat milk, we're using for our coffee. I don't know if Mudwater has an affiliate program or a creator program, but man, I would love to be involved with that because I really do love the product. Whether or not the mushrooms do anything or not, I mean, the data says it does. So that's why I drink it. Kind of like drinking green juice, right? Drink all the green stuff because data shows that it's beneficial. So that's why I do this. And the Harry Potter marathon continues. Coincidentally, we're on the Goblet of Fire, 4th movie. And today marks the 20th anniversary of when the film was released. So we had to watch it tonight. It has to be done tonight. It's also one of Sierra's favorites, if not her favorite.
Yeah.
Her absolute favorite. So here we go. Well, that movie is awesome. It might be my top 3. It's hard to say because the Deathly Hallows, my memory serves me, the Deathly Hallows, both of them are pretty epic. It's kind of like Infinity War and Endgame. Like they're both, just... So we'll have to wait and see. But Goblet of Fire is definitely top 5, easily. Which doesn't say much since there's 8 movies, but you get my point. Goblet of Fire is great. It is Sierra's favorite movie, and today was the 20th anniversary, so... next is The Order of Phoenix, which is one of my least favorite movie of the series. I hate Umbridge. She is like probably one of the worst characters in the entire series, in my opinion. And I don't like I get real like anxious watching the movie because I just hate that character and hate what she does to them and punishing them and torturing them, and not a fan. But gotta get through it, so we will. Tomorrow, the day you're watching this video, is my birthday. It's gonna be a long day at work, unfortunately. I reached out to all my customers that we're putting on the app and just said, hey, when's the next available time to get you on the app? And I just started putting people on the calendar. As of right now, I have 7 customers scheduled with a potential 8th. I'm waiting for the response back on what day. They say what day, they didn't say what time. But my goal is to get 5 on, and it looks like I'm going to be getting 7, possibly 8 this week. So that's a win. But unfortunately, it means I'm going to have a long day tomorrow, not a short day like I was hoping for. By the time I get home, probably won't have time to do a stream. If I can, I will. But I'm just thinking ahead, probably won't be home at a decent time to do a live stream. Because as soon as Tiffany gets home, we're going off to dinner. And I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be sushi at our new local spot. And then I would hopefully get some cheesecake at some point. If they have some on the menu, great. If not, I definitely go to the store and get some. But that's how I want to end my night. I want sushi and cheesecake. So come on back, hang out with us, and help me celebrate my 44th birthday.